Thank you all for sticking with me and getting past my full pause or misspoken words or mumbles and jumbles, me trying to enunciate more clearly and definitely not trying to be robotic, but the intention is to give you not just a recitation or reading of a script, but to give you my honest and sincere rendition of my best on this subject called resilience today. Not as an excuse, looking for a pity or anything from my physical challenges over many years. We all have them. Physical, mental challenges, we all have them. But when we get through them, I think it's on us that go through those things to then share that, not for applause or money, to share it with somebody who might need to hear that, to know that they're not alone. Although I fancy myself as pretty much an individual, I've been an only child for many years growing up. But it's not about being, a rugged individual out there conquering the world. Maybe it's surviving despite that mentality before I engage the other side of my brain, the right side, about creativity, productivity, and humility that made me or guided me to craft the book, Resilience, the Beauty of Presence, to develop and discover this message called 820. But I hope for you, it offers you not a respite, not a relief, not a way station. But if it does that, cool. But I hope it helps you. It emboldens you. It enriches you to then further bolster your direction and the depth of your own resilience. Not as I define it, but as you define it for yourself. Today's topic is entitled Purpose is Production. Pardon me, I must refer once again to the timeless and always relevant Stoic philosophy, memento mori. Remember, you must die. You and I die several times, maybe 1,000,000 times in our respective lifespan. Now, there is that ultimate death, and that is not what memento mori means. Memento mori means completion of your purpose. Each day, each moment. Commitment, full commitment to you, the task, the purpose, the mission at hand now. Similar to Mr. Tamba, his 6 words to me: go, ask no question, and die. Each day, and also if and when you have completed your message and purpose. That's not that complicated. Each of us, you and I, we are created to be here. Each of us, neither one of us, has created absolutely nothing. However, when you figure out or when you self-discover why you were brought here and you have defined and discovered your purpose, it is to produce from your very understandable and defined presence. You don't need a glossy, fancy, defined outer shell or house or car or pretty person on your arm. No. That confirmed presence of yours that you know of, that you can appreciate, that you can observe, that you're aware of now, that you protect and project from that baseline, you are here to produce from what has already been created in you and for you to produce. To submit to that understanding is part of your purpose. That's the description I'd like to write to you and share with you in the book and now verbally and audibly in this podcast, those experiences that can complement your own experiences. And if my experiences don't totally agree with your experiences, then disregard them. Maybe use them as a bottom feeder of what not to do, and not to go to that Ming baseline, but then to use that as you develop your own baseline, and that you use that to step up forward with your intention, with your purpose, your message, from your own personal baseline of where you're going. Now, remember what I mentioned to you earlier, go, ask no question, and die from Mr. Tamba. Again, it sounds, ending or like terminal, but really it's focused on the present moment where you can accept those words. Go, ask no question, and die from your own baseline that you have defined about who and what you are and what your purpose and message is. Do that each day, to each moment that you are remaining aware of, and use it as a reference for good, bad, or ugly, or indifferent, or somewhere in between yes and no. But use your approach, develop your approach as, yes, it's evolving. It's never static. It's never fixed. You have to keep moving. And as you move, the conditions move. As you move, the variables move. As you move, your support moves with you or retracts from you or retreats from you. Or your adversaries advance against you. Things are going to happen every single day. Every day, every moment, every approach. Those 3 words of positive work for me. You got to find your own. 3 words. Positive, love, yes. Those are just things that help me to recenter when I find myself wandering off the new path. Not the described path, not the paved path, but to use those words and use your own metric to reassert yourself, reorient yourself on where you know you're going. Ask no questions, going, and you must die until you know you have finished your mission. And that's what my message is in the book itself and in every podcast episode, as I attempt to regulate and to govern myself and stay on compass, stay in the direction towards completing what I'm learning as my purpose every day, every moment. Pardon me if I tended to sway and ramble a bit. Maybe that raw passion and, enthusiasm got the best of me today. But even in producing and providing this episode to you today, it's about production. That's my purpose in sharing with you today, and I hope it helps. Stay present. Stay current. It's always 8:20.